Well, hey guys, Dave here, and I wanted to make this video because if you watch any of my other videos, you know two things about me. I'm a nurse and I live in Texas. So you've probably seen on the news where our genius governor, Greg Abbott, has rescinded our mask order. He's opening the state 100% and you don't have to wear a mask anymore. Me personally, I'm gonna wear a mask. My family is gonna wear masks. I'm a nurse, I have to wear masks at work anyway, so what does it matter? I kinda like masks. You know, my allergies have been a lot better. But anyway, the reason I wanted to make this video is because I wanted to show how really stupid Texas is. We all know what happened with the winter storm recently, and the only reason Abbott is doing this is because he's trying to deflect off of that. You know, he's like, well, we look so bad because of the winter storm. Let's make all our crazy Republican voters happy and we'll take away the mask and then they won't vote us out in 2 years. Whatever, because Texans are idiots. I've lived here my whole life. I was born here. Texans are idiots. But what's funny about it, the reason I wanted to make this video is because I recently commented on some YouTube videos where, you know, it was news coverage about him rescinding. And oh my God, I got the most idiotic comebacks. One of the people that commented back to me said, well, people die of cancer too, so what do you care about COVID? Okay, idiot. You can't catch cancer. It's not like somebody, you know, man, John sneezed on me today at work and freaking I got liver cancer. Man, that sucks. You know, how stupid are you? And then they talk about how if you wear a mask, you're a sheep and you're giving away your freedoms. What about wearing seatbelts? You know, everybody wears seatbelts and that's not against your freedoms. You know, people wear masks or, helmets when they ride motorcycles or bicycles. They don't say that's giving away your freedoms. You know, it's like this mask thing has become so politicized that it's just on the edge of stupidity. It really is. It really is. People, like, you know, they wouldn't save themselves. You know, they'd be in quicksand. And if I threw you a rope that said liberal on it, you'd be like, no, man, I'm not touching that rope. I'd rather sink into this quicksand than grab that rope and have you pull me out because that rope is blue and it says liberal. You know, that's the way I look at this mask thing. You know, you'll get in your car, you'll put on a seatbelt. Why do you do that? To protect yourself so you don't die in a car wreck. But you won't wear a mask? It's so stupid. And with all these new variants out there, you know, the vaccine is not 100%. It even says there right there on the vaccine that it doesn't protect you 100%. I was arguing with a guy on YouTube because he was like, well, since you work in the medical field, you're lying to us because you said that all we had to do was get the COVID vaccine and we'd be fine. Who said that? Where does it say that? Nothing is 100%. Hell, a condom isn't even 100%. Come on. Jesus Christ, people are idiots. But anyway, I'm just going to continue to wear my mask. My wife is, you know, I've already talked to her. She said, of course, she's going to wear hers and we're going to, you know, have my daughters wear theirs. So it's just stupidity. You know, Texas is retarded. I know people don't like to use the word retarded, but when it comes to Texas, Texas is retarded. And anyway, so I looked it up today just so that I would know. Texas, you know, our deaths and our cases are not going down. They're actually going up. We're having an average of 7,000 new cases a day. 7,000 a day. You know, that's 7 times 7, 49,000 a week. Almost 50,000. Just let's round it up and say 50,000 a week here in Texas. New infections. Plus, I'll check the county that I live in and our ICU and our death rate is up. So this is a perfect time to open everything up and tell people, you know, I look at it like this. If you want to open everything up, that's fine. That's fine. but at least tell people to wear masks and still social distance. You know, it's just, it's not freedoms. You know, like I said, the perfect analogy is seatbelts. I remember, like, I'm an old guy. Like, you can look at my beard here. It's pretty gray. I'm an old guy. I remember back when they made it a law that you had to wear a seatbelt. Because I remember a time you didn't have to wear seatbelts. But I remember when they said, you have to wear a seatbelt. And if you don't wear a seatbelt, you're going to get a ticket. And my dad and my grandpa, oh my God, you would have thought that they said they were sending everybody to the gulags because they freaked out. My grandpa said, I'm never wearing a seatbelt. My dad was like, I'm never wearing a seatbelt. You know what ended up happening? They wore seatbelts. You know, you wear a mask to protect yourself and protect others. You wear a seatbelt, you wear a helmet. It's just, you know, unless you just want to die, unless you have a death wish. And when it comes to the Republican Party with all of their QAnon nonsense and their religious, oh, Jesus is coming back and the apocalypse is coming, I think that they are a death cult. So I think that they like seeing people die. You know, that's the one difference between Democrats and Republicans. Democrats believe in life. Republicans believe in death. And, I needed to make one more comment. I seen that they buried Rush a couple of days ago. So I made a comment on a video that somebody posted about Rush being buried, and I said, wow, they finally decided to fertilize the cemetery. I don't know if you'll get that or not, but anyway. That's what's happening in Texas. So we're going to rescind our masks. So come to Texas. Hey, come on down here. Eat in our restaurants. Go to our movie theaters. Enjoy our fine nightclubs. And hopefully you won't get sick and die, you know. They said that we needed to reach 80 to 90% before herd immunity kicks in. And right now, Texas is at, drum roll, 6%. So we got a ways to go, people. But it's summertime, and, you know, like Trump said, it's, you know, in the summertime, it's just, you know, it'll go away like a miracle. And that's me. You know, I'm a miracle type of guy. I believe in miracles. You know, I pray hard. Please, Jeebus, please make the COVID go away. And also make me win the lottery. Anyway, so that's what's happening here in Texas. I don't know if we'll be around much longer. If the weather doesn't kill us, then maybe the COVID will kill us. You know, Texas is pretty much a failed state. People can't pay their electric bills. They say ERCOT is going broke. It's going to need a bailout because it's $2.1 billion in the hole. Texas is going downhill. You know, this summer is going to be a nice hot summer, and I wonder how many droughts we're going to have. And, you know, we're going to start getting things in the mail saying, make sure to conserve that water. Don't freaking drink any water. Don't take a shower for more than 2 minutes. That's the loveliness. You know, when you hear all these celebrities, I'm moving to Texas. Okay, get ready. I've lived here. Wait till the summertime when they tell you you can't run your air conditioner over 80, or because we're gonna have brownouts because we don't have enough electrical power, or not to use any water. Don't take a shower for longer than 4 minutes because we're about to run out of water. Or, hey, go to that restaurant and get COVID because nobody's going to be wearing masks. It's going to be awesome. You know, there's a lot of freedoms in Texas. You have the freedom to die. You have the freedom to have no electricity. You have the freedom to have no water. You have the freedom to be racist. You have the freedom to just be a fool. And that's Texas. We are full of fools. They say everything's bigger in Texas except our brains. Our brains are smaller. And so is our IQ levels. It's not that big here in Texas. You know, we got big trucks and we got big cows and we got big buildings, but we ain't got big brains. That's Texas. The eyes of Texas are upon you. But you have to close those eyes when they're laying in the casket. It's not a sad, sad, sad day. It's just the end. So Texas, Tejas means friend, and you're going to have a bunch of dead friends. But I guess the cowboy hat and boot companies are going to be losing money next because of all of these dead rednecks. They're going to go out of business because nobody's going to be there to buy their stupid cowboy uniform. So people that live in 2021 can still dress up like 1800 guy, or the people from the 1800s, and play like they're cowboys and wear big belt buckles and shit kick, because everybody loves shit kicking. Well, this is David Zoe Zizzle. Have a nice day. Bye.